Are you sick? Do you have an autoimmune disease? Do you have something wrong with you? As long as you're living and breathing and you're well, your hair is constantly growing. Hey loves, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is ADA-ORA, aka Lil Kitty, and today we are going to talk about the common hair myths, natural hair myths that are out there that are totally not true. Okay, so if you like this kind of content, just keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you have subscribed. Like, if you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below and click the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Okay, so please comment, like, and share with your friends. Okay, so on today's video we're going to be talking about some natural hair myths. Okay, you know, a lot of us, we like to believe everything that is said on the internet. So when somebody says it, then it's true. So today we're going to debunk some of these myths. Okay, so number one, firstly, is that relaxed hair or textless hair can be turned to natural by using some magic product. Sorry, who is giving you all that facts? It makes no sense. When your hair is relaxed or it's textless, it's already been chemically processed. Okay, the structure of the hair has been altered by that chemical. It cannot revert to its natural state. The only way you can have straight hair and still have a reversion is if you have a silk press, and of which a lot of times some people still get damage from their silk presses. So at the end of the day, once the structure of the hair is altered permanently, then you can't have that hair back. So please guys, once you've textlaxed your hair and you've relaxed your hair, you would have to transition out of that textlaxer or relaxer before you get your natural hair back. Okay, so the roots, the new growth, is technically your natural hair, okay, or your virgin hair. Every other thing gotta go if you want to keep a natural hair on your head. Okay, next one is that heat damage and split ends can somehow be repaired by, like I said, another magic potion. See guys, once your hair has been damaged by heat or once your ends have split, trim. Trimming is not the enemy. You need to trim your hair every once in a while. There's no need to say, I'm not going to trim my hair, I'll hold on to it and I'll use some magic deep conditioner or mask to make it better. Once hair has split, it doesn't repair back. That particular part has gone, and if you don't do something about it, if you don't trim it by yourself, it will trim itself, and it will not be that intelligent to trim itself at the right place. So it's gonna keep on breaking until you have no hair again. Okay, all right guys, another one is that coconut oil solves all problems, all hair problems. So years ago, this coconut thing just came out with the natural hair community stuff. And the truth of the matter, some people's hair still don't like coconut oil and they're still forcing it on them. Like years ago, I had a client come into my salon and she was asking, you know, we did a consultation and she was saying her hair was so dry, her hair wasn't growing, her hair wasn't. And I'm like, okay, can you run me through your regimen? First of all, of what little she had of the regimen. And guys, if you don't have a hair regimen, watch this video up here, okay? It's going to just give you, simplify a hair regimen for you so you can actually get on in a healthy hair regimen, okay? So back to my story of what little she had of a hair routine. Most of it was packing coconut oil and shea butter into her hair, and she was thinking she was doing her hair all the good in the world. And I told her, okay, so we're going to do some elimination and observe the hair. Now, I'm not knocking coconut oil. Some people, it works for them, but basically for me, I would say keep that thing as a pre-poo. Okay, so we removed coconut oil entirely from her regimen. Let me just be honest with you. After the first treatment session we had, there wasn't any coconut oil in the mix. When next time she came, her hair was softer, was nicer, felt good. And from there, I'll insert pictures of her hair. She has retained length, you know, so much so that when she walks into the salon these days, people are like, my girls are like, she has a lot of hair. They are running, you know, not technically, but they actually just feel like she has a lot of hair. So she was doing what was popular, not knowing that it was actually not for her. Okay, so guys, coconut oil doesn't solve all hair problems. For me, I rather use it as a pre-poo if at all I'm going to put it on my hair and wash it out, because first of all, I don't even like the smell after it oxidizes, and second of all, I couldn't care less. Okay, the next myth is that African threading makes your hair longer. Even for myself, like, not like I necessarily believed it, but you know, growing up, all I did was African threading, and I really had long hair. So, but coming to understand hair in its basic nature, I just have seen that African threading doesn't necessarily grow your hair. The only thing is that it keeps your hair stretched. And when you see the length of your hair, you kind of get to believe that your hair is growing or something, you know, compared to when it's always shrunken. So what African hair does is it stretches the hair. And like I always say, stretching your hair is a good way to retain length, because your hair is always not matting up and then causing a lot of friction and breaking off at different spots. Okay, so African threading can reduce the, you know, the rate of breakage in your hair, or it can reduce, because it stretches your hair, it can reduce the rate of matting and all of those things. But African threading on its own doesn't grow your hair. Your hair grows out from the scalp and it's controlled by your internal environment and the external treatment. Okay, all right. Okay, and the next one is same as so. Protective styles makes your hair grow. Not really. Protective styles don't make your hair grow. Your hair still grows from your scalp and it's fed by the things you nourish it with externally and internally mostly. So, but then because your hair is always tucked away, your ends have less chances of always getting in the mixture, always, you know, being rubbed against stuff and friction and all of those things. But there are protective styles that even set you back, way back on your hair journey. Okay, so when you're choosing protective style, choose them safely and ensure that your edges are not tight. Okay, for me, once hair is tight on the edges, is a no-no. Okay, all right, the next one is that African hair doesn't grow. Sorry, who? You're lucky because my hair is in a protective style this time. But let me tell you something, my hair literally gets to here, and this is after I have cut my hair like a couple months back. Okay, my hair actually, I'm going to insert pictures. African hair doesn't grow. I'll insert pictures, not just of myself, people I know, my clients, my kids, and all of those things. Like, how do you mean that African hair doesn't grow? Says who? African hair grows. Let's stop believing that myth. Okay, our hair grows and our hair is beautiful, our hair is versatile, our hair is, like I tell people, see, my hair can be any ribbon in the market. Once I decide, oh, this is what I want, I study it and decide, okay, this is what will give me this curl pattern, and I can make my hair into all of that. So African hair is beautiful and African hair grows. Okay, the next myth is that African hair, kinky hair, breaks combs. You know, a lot of times you see in advertisement, maybe a relaxer is trying to advertise and sell relaxers to us, and they just put a comb in. You see someone with kinky hair, and whoever submits themselves for, see, let me tell you, everything shouldn't be done for profit. Okay, it's not true. So why are you selling it to people? You know, they will now put the comb in the model's hair, and then the comb breaks, and then they now opt for relaxers. You know, a lot of brands have done it, but I mean, for crying out loud, Fussy hair doesn't break hair, African hair doesn't break combs. Fussy hair doesn't break combs, African hair doesn't break combs. So we can, if we actually use the right product and moisturize our hair thoroughly, your hair would be gliding through the comb. Okay, all right. So this, I wanted this video to be very quick and straight to the point. The next one is that hair grease is bad for your hair. Okay, yes, I know that hair grease has gotten a lot of bad rep in the natural hair community, but for me, I don't see what is so bad about it. It's still nice. Like, it's still a good way to moisturize your hair, and if it's your thing, just ensure that you clarify your hair ever so often. Okay, for me, if that's what you want to use, then totally do that. I use it too, so I'm not against hair grease. Okay, so let's stop believing that stuff. And last but not the least, let me tell you, there's so many myths, but I just wanted to, like I said, I wanted this video to be short and straight to the point. The last but not the least is my hair isn't growing. I've had a lot of clients come in and tell me my hair is not growing, and I'm like, are you sick? Do you have an autoimmune disease? Do you have something wrong with you? As long as you're living and breathing and you're well, your hair is constantly growing. The challenge is your hair can grow but not retain length, and in that way you won't be seeing much progress, so it will look like your hair is not growing. But please stop believing that myth, because your hair is growing. So what you need to focus on is retaining length, and then you see that your hair is growing. Okay, your hair is always growing. All right, so yeah guys, I hope you did learn one or two things, and I hope this video will make you to stop believing some of these, you know, popular myths out there in the YouTube community or in the natural hair community as a whole. Okay, so till next time, see you guys. Please ensure to subscribe, like, comment, share this video. All right, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Okay, bye. Love you.